Good evening, Taurus. These are your messages, past, present, and future for this coming week going into the beginning towards January. Alright. Spirit, bring us the true, precise messages for Taurus energy of what the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are in currently for the next 24 hours. For the Divine Feminine, please. Thank you. And the Divine, oh, we haven't gotten that one in a while. Huh. Oh. Divine Masculines, Taurus. Divine Masculines, Taurus, please. Thank you. And the bat. Again. Wow. I clean up or something. Alright. I'm going to pull some overall energy from the fairies deck. Overall energy spirit. For the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine that are Taurus, please. I put the mic on, sorry. Okay, Spirit, give us true, precise messages. The overall energy of the Taurus in the collective for Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine energy, please. For Taurus in the collective. Beautiful, beautiful. Penelope Dreamweaver, and for the masculine, please, of Taurus, masculine collective, Taurus in the collective, please. For masculine. Thank you. The poet. One of the poet. Very serious little character there. So Divine Feminine's having a frog. It's a number 8 card. And you're feeling like very emotional. You're trying to stay to the light, but currently getting a heavy weight of the emotion coming over you at times. The water card. This is also a card of cleansing. Time for doing an energy cleansing, cutting of the cords, healing, purge any of the old cut cords to anything that no longer serves you. And so that you can enter a new cycle with enthusiasm. This is also about being careful what you eat, and do an internal cleansing at this time. Perhaps before the holiday, you can do a cleansing and, again, eat healthy as possible. I know it is the season for cookies, but eat more fruits and vegetables. This is number 9, Penelope Dreamweaver. This is a beautiful card for the Divine Feminines. It's all about her transformation, her soul rebirth, being in her power, her energies of the High Priestess itself. And the swirl here is like the ascension, her ascending energies, and having the power within her hands to manifest anything she wants, listening to her higher self. Her crown chakra is vibrantly open, listening to her spirit guides as well. Very nicely done with Divine Feminines. And again, these are energies, not gender. The bat energy is the the death card. It's your rebirth. So this is also 11 card. It's about rebirth, letting go of the old and accepting the new changes that are coming in. Adopt and accept, adjust to the endings of the old ways, and accept moving forward into the new cycle of your new self, really. You know, you come from, and this, it's like the caterpillar to the butterfly, or a mouse with wings. You have the wings now, and it's time to take flight and fly to shine your light brightly and use your tools that have been, the gifts that have been given to you, divine masculines, and shine brightly. Also coming out of the shadow side of self and into the light. Being joyful, playful, that laughing hyena. This is sometimes gets mistaken for a very sneaky or devil-like card, but it's really not. It is a number 6 card, although this is all about the laughing hyena, sarcasm, perhaps using sarcasm and wit to cover or mask their pain, their hurt, and turn to humor as a way of healing. Remember to go within and heal deep emotions in your inner child wounds, and not to laugh it off, not to just mask your wounds with humor, but to actually heal and release and surrender those pains to the ethers, to spirit, so that you can move to the light. All right, and this is a number 11 card also. So you have 2 11 cards and a 6. All right, the poet is very serious. He writes about the pain and the hurts, kind of like the hyena laughs about his, sarcastically hides his pain with humor. The poet hides his pain through poetry. He writes songs and poetry about the pain, and it's a way to revealing it or expressing it and letting it out, which is really good. So write your poetry about your hurts, your journey, perhaps, and journal definitely about your journey. But don't be afraid for some of you to write poetry about this journey, your journal, perhaps small short books or biographies about your journey in this on your journey, on this as a collective, as a twin flame, right? As a starseed, you're very gifted, and you are now just seeing the light and realizing that the gifts that are bestowed upon you with honor. So don't abuse them. Remember to do no harm with those gifts. Don't manifest harm to others, or spirit will take the gifts away. And be sure to be grateful for the gifts that you do have, that you have been gifted. Learn from learn from the rising phoenix. The rising phoenix forgot to thank the spirits for their gift. Hang on, I dropped another card. I just gotta locate it. There it is. Alright. Was not grateful to the spirits for the gifts that the rising phoenix had, or the thunderbird rather had, and thus the spirits then took away some of their power to fly, and so moral of that story is too. So I'm getting downloads while I'm trying to talk, but don't be like the thunderbird and forget to be grateful for the gifts bestowed upon you. Okay, Spirit, give us true and precise messages for Taurus of the recent past. Please, the recent past for Taurus. I was going to call you the thunderbird. And the present, please. 4 cards for Taurus for the present energy. Spirit, give us true and precise messages for Taurus in the collective for the near future. Near future, please, for Taurus. Near future for Taurus, please. As we head towards 2020, what advice do you have? Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done. Okay. So in the recent past, Taurus, the Six of Pentacles, you were, it's a six, it's equal give and take. Spirit was equally giving and nurturing you with the, everything that you've asked for, as well as the divine counterpart. You were both listening to your intuition, although you were healing at a faster rate, and thus he is now catching up, and Spirit's aligning, working with the divine masculine to align them at the same level as you are. The divine masculines had a hard time making choices. They didn't want to choose just the divine feminine. They were trying to have other parties involved, say 3 or 4 other persons. The Four of Cups here was about the options they thought they had, not realizing that the divine choice was divinely guided, divinely chosen for them. That really, while they do have self-will to choose the wrong cup, it just delayed their growth in their path, their journey. Knight of Pentacles is the masculine wanting to come forward recently in the past, perhaps a little defensive, but was going to come, or was coming forward, or did come forward recently with truth regarding a connection involving that 3-party situation. But they also wanted to communicate to you recently in the past was the Page of Cups, that they're nurturing themselves, healing from this karmic or other person in their life, the other devil energies around them. The other party, while we refer to it as a karmic, it's really someone that was put in their life that they had to learn lessons from. That's merely all the word karmic is referencing. And the connection between you and the divine masculine did make them feel youthful and playful, and they are now healing themselves to heal within, because you have gone within and healed yourself. And as the leader, they see that you've taught them or shown them the way to go within, love themselves as you did, and heal. All right. In the present, you have the King of Wands sitting in his throne, holding true to the connection, listening to the telepathic communication, feeling secure with this, or trying to wrap their arms around this new belief system with this connection. They also know that you currently, divine feminines, have been very much in your emotions, and perhaps are covering your cup because you've filled your own cup with love. You've healed yourself. You've gone within. You're loving yourself. You've raised your, stepped into your power as a high priestess, while you're still staying somewhat connected to this connection, divine connection, emotionally, perhaps in the 5D. They felt your energy pull away from them, so they feel that you perhaps are a little guarded and not accepting their offer of love. Presently, they know that you were over watering them in the past, over loving, over giving, and that it was not, it's the 7 of Pentacles, that you gave more to this connection than they did. You were very loyal to this connection, to your spiritual development as well. And they know you pulled your energy back to heal yourself, and they really want to come in out of the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. They want to talk to you about coming in out of the cold together, to get back together, to discuss the options of this other party involved that has put a divide between the two of you. In the near future, you're gaining strength, both parties needing strength to move forward. Divine masculines know divine feminine have strength and that they look to spirit for guidance. They focus on and keep connected to the light of this connection, the flame. They do not fear the snakes in the grass in their environment, that they trample over them with no fear, because they know fear is an illusion. Coming up in the near future is the Sun card. The Sun card, you're manifesting the things that you want. You're healing your inner child, and you're both healing your inner child. Also, there may be children involved in this connection. But the Sun is turning in the sense of your abundance. As you come back into union together, you will be abundant together. But currently you are working on your pentacles in a situation separate from one another, because there were choices to be made and someone hasn't chose yet. They were still keeping their options open. They were being as slow as a turtle, not wanting to cross the calm waters, not wanting, they perhaps a more fire energy in their sign, where they wanted that spark of multiple people or options, keeping their options open, not being tied to one person. But in the future they will choose, because they have seen that you have filled your cup, you have healed yourself, they have followed your lead and healed themselves as well. They want to come in out of the cold, and they are in the near future are going to offer you that cup of love, because you are mirroring one another currently in the healing process of this emotional love, and they are deeply in love with you, although this amount of emotion does scare them. Precise messages for clarification, or messages to add to. 6 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. True precise messages to clarify or add to the Pentacles. And 4 of Cups, please. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Sorry, Page of Cups in the recent past. Page of Cups in the recent past. And the King of Wands, please. King of Wands. Regarding the King of Wands. Present energy. Present energy for the Queen of Cups. Present energy for the Queen of Cups. Present energy for the 7 of Pentacles. Present energy for the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, and 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Additional information regarding 5 of Pentacles for present energy. Present energy for 5 Pentacles. So, regarding the 6 of Pentacles, you have the Emperor, sitting in his throne, a little lackadaisy. I don't know if that's a word, but that's what came to my head. Lackadaisy, melancholy, not really as all. He's like, oh, fine, I'll sit in my throne, I'll be the emperor. I realize I have a decision to make in the recent past. This is him. He wasn't happy that the divine feminine set boundaries, and now he has to make a decision. Look at his face. His card cracks me up. You can clearly see he's not overly happy, and he's all slouched down in that throne, right? Like, okay, the Queen of the Divine Feminine maybe he thought she was bluffing. Maybe he thought that he was going to play her bluff, but surely she was not. 4 of Cups. 3 of Swords. He felt that heartbreak when she pulled her energy back and set those boundaries regarding the 3-party situations. He felt that in the heart space, and Spirit made him look at it from a higher perspective. And he then had to come forward with communication. As Knight of Coins, this is the white buffalo calf woman spirit that brings messages in, and this one here says that you will never want, that you will never go without that which you need. And so this calf woman spirit brought the messages from Spirit to the Divine Masculine in a dream, perhaps, regarding that 3-party situation, showing him what he truly needed, what was his wish fulfillment. Page of Cups. He went in and nurtured himself. He saw the Divine Feminine was healing herself, nurturing herself, loving herself. He's seen her then as the Princess of Cups, emotionally intelligent, radiant, beautiful, transformed with passion. And he knew that she stepped into her power as the High Priestess. He felt the energy shift. That was the recent past. And present, he then sat a little more confidently as that King of Wands. You can see he's a little more sitting up a little straighter, being a little more confident presently than in the past. King of Wands, and it was still regarding the issues that were holding him back presently, was his greed for one, his material possessions that he thinks makes him who he is, and it's a faulty foundation. Spirit says he needs to release his material possessions or his greediness. Also in that release, he needs to release the 3-party situation and not entertain such low vibrational activity. The Queen of Cups is still covering her hand over the cup when he comes to this communication to her, causing the Tower moment for them. But because when she stepped into her power, she pulled her energy back and she said, no, these are my boundaries. It caused a Tower moment for the masculine, but for her, Spirit blessed her with many blessings and gifts, and she was able to then enjoy even more gifts and her talent, her power as a High Priestess, rewarding her for not stooping to low vibrational activity, for showing her worth, for knowing her worth. Spirit's correcting me. Regarding the Lover's situation, she was over-watering, over-nurturing him, knowing full well this was divinely guided connection, and he was mistreating this divine connection. The Star card was here, is here to show that the Divine Feminine is the star that guides the masculine to the journey, to the path, the soul purpose, teaching them how to love themselves, heal themselves. To come out of this energy, they had to hit rock bottom, and Spirit would take them to a 5 of Coins, and this is the 5 of Pentacles as well, clarified by the 5 of Pentacles. Right? But time to make a leap of faith forward for the masculines and the feminines regarding this connection. Okay, clarify with added messages regarding the near future, along with advice from Spirit, please. Advice from Spirit for the near future cards here. Oops. Seriously? That's half the deck, so no, I'm not taking it. Alright, Spirit. add to the strength card with clarification for the future, near future on strength card, and added advice. Thank you. And added advice. Added advice there for the strength card. Thank you. And for the sun card, for the near future, the sun card, I added information and advice. And the Seven of Cups, please clarify with further information and advice for the near future. And the Ace of Cups, clarify and advice for the near future regarding the Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Cups and future advice. No, we're not taking all that. Advice for the near future of the Ace of Cups, please. Okay. You're going to give them all to me anyways. Thanks, Spirit. I need added advice from Spirit for Taurus regarding the near future. Strength card is the number 8 for those in synchronicities. We have and 2 number 5s. Alright, so change. Number 5s are all about change. So here you have a warrior woman who is strong with 5 cups. Willing to put the work in to fight to protect what is rightfully hers, to stand her ground and be strong. Warrior woman is pretty much the strength card in this Native American deck. So it's warrior woman. So you can see how she's also holding her blade up to the sky, to Spirit, and so is this one. So it's clarified that in the near future, much strength on the Divine Feminine, or it's going to require strength on the Divine Feminine to be strong moving forward in regards to the 3-party situation. The boundaries set, stand your ground, continue to heal yourself, be in union with self until the Spirit can align the masculine to your level of vibration. Masculines also know the Divine Feminine is very strong, and they see her as very spiritual, and when she's healing herself and they see the change in her, but they also feel that change reflecting on them and changing. Remember, you mirror one another. Okay, the Sun card is here, the happiest card of the deck. Doing the inner child healing. You can see here that she has the 2 little babies in that card. And this is about the Chief of Vessels moving forward with spiritual direction. The hawk here in the background also is showing the way to move forward with the current, with the flow of this vessel. And the sun will shine on you as you move with the flow of spiritual guidance. The corn dances, giving thanks to Mother Earth for the prosperity that she gives you, for the nurturing of the corn. Into dance, number 3, it's a celebration of what the seeds that you have planted coming to harvest. You have an 8 and a 10 here regarding choices with 7 of Cups, keeping your options open. The Maiden of Vessels, she's putting the work into this connection. The Maiden of Vessels is very spiritually connected, listening to her higher self, in tune to her spirit guides all around her, and is very divinely protected. Smoke signals is a number 8. Again, it's about the spiritual guidance and the signs and synchronicities of choice in making the right choice, the right direction to move. With the medicine wheel here, number 10, it's an ending. The wheel wants to turn. It's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new. Ending of the multiple choice, leaving options open, and a new start to this new beginning with the Ace of Cups, the offer coming in. Putting an end to any shadow work with the 18 breaks to a number 9, a near ending of the things in the shadow, the things that need to be illuminated and brought to the surface with the moon card. We are coming up on the eclipse as well as the new moon, and it's time to speak and release those things at the moon energy that need to be released. Any anger or hard feelings that have been withheld, it's time to forgive and release them. You can't go forward into 2020, into this new cycle with this new love, having hard feelings when both have been transformed, both have had soul rebirths and coming out a new person. The Thunderbird is a number 9, again a near ending, and this is all about the Thunderbird spirit was gifted with many gifts, but as they soared, they forgot to thank the spirits for those gifts, and therefore they were some of those gifts were removed because they were not grateful for, they did not show their gratitude to spirit for what they were given. So with this new beginning, remember to give thanks to spirit and to give back to community, give back to others, and help others in the community, i.e. your soul purpose and your mission, getting a mission to serve others that are in the same journey as you are, helping guide the new awakened souls on their journey, just as you have reached out for guidance as well. Council of Chief is your spirit guides are here all around you. All you have to do is ask for guidance, and they are there to assist you for stability and keep you on your path. Number 6 is giveaway dance. So this is a celebration of you giving your heart to first being in union with self on both parties, and then giving that love to one another as well. 32. All right. Regarding the juggler, the one that was having the 3-party situation, there's Kachina the juggler was trying to juggle too many people. Justice has come in, and many spirit guides and the Great Spirit, along with the Divine Feminine, have worked very hard in a joint effort regarding this 3-party situation to bring it to a close. Matriarch of Shield is the spirits are protecting both Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine in this union or this connection that is divinely guided, so that you are in soul purpose together and mission together for the greater good of Mother Earth and Father Sky, to raise the vibration for all living creatures. And there is no greater vibration than raising your vibration with love and light. Okay, any other messages for Taurus in spirit? What would you like to keep doing the work, Divine Feminines and Divine Masculines, working in yourself. Anyone that would like a personal reading, you can email me at sacredspiritualhealer@gmail.com. Be sure and like and share the videos. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from truth. Loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive. Listen to your heart. Intuitive insights you can trust. Taking care of others, perhaps too much. That's the Divine Feminine over nurturing the Masculine. Falling in love suddenly. Being swept off your feet. The need to stay grounded. during a very emotional experience. Alright, this is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you have a blessed day.